Hello, welcome to the Love Heals Method. I'm Sophia Rose, and I'm so happy that you're here. I teach women how to holistically heal their bodies, their relationships, and their lives with the power of love, starting with self-love and your connection to divine universal love. This channel is about, I provide teachings, heart-centered, empowering teachings for women on the topics of holistic body, mind, spirit, wellness, love and relationships, chakra healing and balancing, and also just positive life transformation. So this video today is part two. I did a two-part series. There's part one. I really highly suggest you watch that one first, but if you can't, watch this one today and then part one after. Both of them are important, but they're both about cultivating a positive body image and loving your body, something that a lot of women struggle with, and myself included. I really struggled with this one. So what I'm going to do is give you some practices. As I shared in the last video, I said that I was going to give you some ongoing practices, that loving your body is an ongoing daily practice, basically, that you do, so that you commit to. So the first thing, the first practice is, the foundation is that you need to take really good care of your body, take really good care of your health, which means eating healthy, getting adequate rest and sleep, drinking plenty of water, and finding, this is a key one, not just exercising, any exercise, but finding a form of exercise or movement that you really love and enjoy. Okay? When you enjoy and love moving your body, whatever it is that you do, that you choose, and you take care of your health in these other ways, you're going to feel good in your body, which is going to help you to feel better about your body and help you to improve your body image. And of course, it is a form of loving your body physically, right? Now, the second thing that I want you to do, which is really going to help you to develop that loving relationship with your body that I started talking about or mentioned in the last video, is I'd like you to do what I call body check-ins. And you can do one a day. You can do one in the morning when you wake up and you're laying in bed. You could do one anytime during the day. You can also do it at night in bed before you go to sleep. Only takes a couple of minutes, or as long as you have, but it only has to take a couple of minutes. You're going to start by taking a deep, slow breath, maybe one or two. And when you bring your attention to your breathing, it automatically connects you and brings your attention into your body, also into the present moment. Then you're going to place one hand on your heart, the other on your lower abdomen, and you're going to tune into your body and just ask and tune into how you're feeling, and ask her, your body, what she might be trying to communicate to you through any symptoms that you have. Perhaps you have some pain somewhere, perhaps you're exhausted or tired, or you have some other physical illness or symptom. And your body is always trying to communicate with you. So if you're criticizing it, you're automatically disconnecting from it and separating from it, and you won't be in tune with the messages. Okay? You won't be in tune with your intuition, and women are highly intuitive, especially when it comes to our body. So an example would be, if you're exhausted, you say, gosh, I'm really exhausted. What might your body be trying to tell you? That your job is draining to you, that it's not the right kind of work. Or maybe you have a reproductive issue or problem, and she might be trying to tell you, I don't really want to be physically intimate with this man that you're dating because he doesn't really care about you. He's not really there for you. That could be what she's telling you through the physical symptom. Maybe you have a sore back and she's saying she wants more support from you. Okay. I'm going to do a video, I'm sure, at some point on the body, mind, emotions connection, but your body is always talking to you through symptoms. So tune in, do these body check-ins, okay? The third thing that I want you to do is to practice what I call body love talk and sending your body love, unconditional love. So this means that when you catch yourself speaking negatively about your body, looking at yourself and thinking something negatively, criticizing your body, again, I want you to bring either one or both hands to your heart. Bring your attention to your heart. This is automatically going to connect you with compassion and love, right? You can't keep criticizing yourself if you're focused on your heart. And whatever you criticize, I want you to say out loud, I'm so sorry. Say you criticized your legs, that they were too fat or too thin. Then you place one hand on your heart, one on your leg, and say, I am so sorry. I love you exactly the way you are. Thank you so much for allowing me to walk in this world. Express gratitude, appreciation, and love. And then actually, with your hand on your heart, send that part of your body especially and your whole body love. Anytime, what goes along with this practice is anytime you're doing anything with your body, you're brushing your hair, you're in the shower, you're washing your face, putting lotion on, send your body love. Do what you're doing with your body with love. Okay? It's all you have to do is have that loving intention, right? And your body will feel, she will feel that love. Okay? All right. That's the third one. Let's get now to the fourth one. The fourth one, let me put my glasses on for just a second here. Oh, yes, I don't want to forget anything. I want you to write down or think about 10 things that you love about your body. I love the curve of my hips. Maybe you would say, I love my eyes, or I love my smile. 10 things. I mean, there may be things you don't like, but I know there are things that you do love or that you do like. If it's hard for you, only do 5 of them. Do what you can do, but stretch yourself. And then I want you to look in the mirror and say these things. Compliment yourself. Oh, I love your eyes. I love your smile. Look into your eyes too when you say this. Compliment yourself as if, say things you would love to hear from someone else. Okay. And also, what goes along with this is look for the love and the beauty in your sisters. By sisters, I mean all the women in your life, friends, family, real sisters, your mother. If you catch yourself criticizing another woman's appearance, stop, right? And look for their beauty and compliment them and tell them out loud, just like you're going to be telling yourself what you love about yourself. Okay? Your sisters are you, right? So it's important that you do both of these things. Okay, that's number 4. Number 5, moving in some to the mental level here. To cultivate a positive body image, right? You have to kind of expand your mind and open your mind to seeing your body and celebrating your body in new ways, to seeing and you're being a woman and celebrating being a woman in new ways. You're in a woman's body, right? So how can you look at yourself in your body in a different way? I want you to think thoughts like, my body is my sacred temple. My body is so wise and intelligent. My body is able to hold and nurture and give birth to new life. If you're, before menopause, of course. If you're in menopause or later, you could say, oh my gosh, my body is filled with wisdom, right? Because it is. So anytime you're going to be, it's called rewiring your brain. There's neuroplasticity. When you have a negative body image, you've just been thinking negative for a long time. So there's these neural pathways that it's very easy to go down. like a green field of grass. You know, if you keep walking that same path, the grass gets flat and it's easier to walk. But what you want to do is create a new neural pathway. You catch yourself having that negative thought, you're going to say something positive about your body. How beautiful it is, it's a temple, it's powerful, it's wise, it's intelligent, and you'll start creating a new neural pathway. Okay? The other thing I want you to do is to set your own standards of beauty. Okay, as we talked about in the first video, you know, culture and society and the media is telling us what beauty is, but it's very subjective, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And it's changed over years. Many, many years ago, in what's called the Renaissance period, women with full figures and plump bellies, that was considered beautiful. Okay, not, and then we had Twiggy at some point, the model Twiggy, or becoming a twig was, was supposed to be beautiful, or Marilyn Monroe, who had curves. It just, it's not, it's arbitrary. We can question these standards of beauty. You can question them and create your own standards. So what are your standards? What is, fill in the blanks? Beauty to me is, I feel beautiful when, okay? That's what I want you to do. Create those new standards. And something to go along with this is I highly recommend that you Google the poem called Phenomenal Woman by Maya Angelou. If I could read it, I would, but it's a copyright thing. I couldn't do that. It is such a powerful poem that will help you look at being a woman and having a woman's body in a very uplifting, empowering way, as I said. It will help your body image, okay? Read that poem. Print it out. Read it every day if you could. All right. Let me check my notes here one more time. Again, there's also something, see, in other cultures, like Japan, they have something called wabi-sabi, which means that your supposed imperfections are what make you beautiful. So if there was, this is with art, for example, if there was a vase that had a crack in it and a vase that was perfect, in the wabi-sabi tradition, they would put the cracked vase on the stand as the art piece. So this is how I want you to think of you and your body. Whatever you think is not perfect or is not what you would like, think that is what makes you beautiful and unique, your imperfections, right? Another way of expanding your mind and how you look at your body. Another thing that you can do to really get in touch with how you feel about having a woman's body is belly dance. Now I don't care how old you are, what your size is, what your weight is, women of all ages and sizes. You don't even have to take a class. Maybe I'll do a video on that, just teach you a few moves. It helps you to feel good about your body, about your female body. Again, very empowering. So I strongly suggest that as a practice. I do a few belly dance moves every morning. So it just takes a couple of minutes. Okay, next, I want to check my notes one more time. Okay, the last couple of things, these are more spiritual things that really help you to cultivate a positive body image. And that is seeing your body as sacred, like a sacred vessel for love. You can even do a little blessing ritual where it's like going to be a commitment to your loving your body. Maybe you have flowers, maybe you have some nice music on, and then lay down and listen to some beautiful relaxing music. And I want you to just imagine that divine love, unconditional love, is pouring through into your body. Maybe it's coming through the top of your head or going right into your heart and spreading through your whole body. But that this divine love is filling every cell of your body with divine love and light. And you're just going to start to radiate that light. This leads me into the next practice or key, and that is understanding. I want you to understand where your true attractiveness comes from. Okay. And it really is not coming from your having a physical, it does not come from having a physically perfect body. Okay. Yes, you will hear specifically men, you'll hear that men are visual and they like a certain body type. Okay, this may be true. On a physical, instinctual level, they may be drawn, they may be visual, they may be like a certain body type, which is different for every man or every person. But on a deeper psychological, emotional, spiritual level, what a man is attracted to, a person will be attracted to in another woman, is her life force energy. Your life force energy is what attracts. Okay. Now, so the practice is, okay, how do you increase that life force energy rather than decrease it? Well, there's two main things I want to mention. When you are trying to have a perfect body, you're kind of pursuing perfection, that is going to decrease your life force energy. It's going to make you very self-conscious and dim your light. Okay? You have a natural light and a radiance as a woman. Okay? But when, rather than pursue that perfection with your body, when you think about, what am I passionate about in life? And you pursue your passions, that is going to increase your life force energy. That is going to give you that sparkle in your eye. That is your true attractive force. Okay? I am not kidding you here. So pursue your passions and increase that life force energy, which can be increased, as I said, whatever your age, whatever your body shape, whatever your size, that is where your true attractiveness comes from. All right. Finally, the last thing I want to have you practice or do to increase your or increase your body positivity, I guess I would say, and to love yourself, is I want you to do something. Take some action that you normally wouldn't do because you'd be worried about what other people are thinking about your body or your physical appearance. Okay? This takes courage. Courage means strength of heart and spirit. So an example, maybe you will take a dance class before you lose the weight you think you should lose, right before you do it. Maybe you put on a bathing suit in front of a bunch of people at a hotel, and normally you wouldn't do that. I'll give you a personal example. I decided recently to get my start a YouTube channel, which is what I've done, in the past few weeks. Even though I'm in the process of growing out or allowing my hair to grow out natural and gray, right, rather than coloring it. I don't care, what people think, because I'm passionate about getting this information out. I don't care that my hair is not going to look perfect. When you do this, it is so empowering and it is so freeing. There's like a freedom that I feel doing this. And you will too when you take an action step like this. Because what you're doing is you're just allowing yourself to be your true, authentic self. You're not caring what other people think of your appearance. Because your purpose on this earth is not to please other people by how you look, right? You're here to be who you truly are and to live the best life that you can live, right? Your unique life. You have a unique soul essence, right? And it's all about how you feel about yourself, because so what if someone else doesn't like your appearance? As long as you like it, as long as you love yourself, eventually someone else will as well. Okay? So look at these deeper things. Let me put my glasses on one last time. Yeah, the important thing, you have a greater purpose, as I said, than looking a certain way because of how culture thinks you should look. Look at what you're passionate about. Pursue your passions. Um, Allow your light to shine. Allow that sparkle to come through your eyes. Connect with your heart and radiate love to others. That is going to attract not just romantic partnerships, but so many blessings into your life. I hope that this was helpful to you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so I can reach more women and provide these empowering teachings that I think all women really need and would love to hear. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time, next week, with my next video. Take care. Until then, I wish you so much love and many healing blessings.